Hello everyone, welcome to Building the Ultimate Matchbox Car Collection. My name's Tyrone and this is part 2 of Matchbox's 2005 Superfast series. Shall we jump right back into it? So we'll cover numbers 26 through to 50 today. 26 is the 1956 Ford F100. That's a strong start, isn't it? Big, heavy monster of a truck. Decent paint job. Decent amount of details on the door and badging. Really heavy casting. Super clear Ford on the tailgate or lift gate. Really solid start. And we'll continue with our little pyramid behind the cars here. Number 27, almost rolled off the table, but we caught him in the end. 1961 Dodge Dart Phoenix. And there was, I believe, a few problems with the manufacturing of this casting, so it didn't hang around for too long. But this one's beauty. Really nice. Really nice. And some of these will be out of shot, but I'll do a bit of a pan around at the end. Number 28. We've got another Mustang, 1970 Mustang Boss 302 to be exact, in a nice blue with some Go Faster stripes, some tampoed in hood pins, really nice colour. Boss 302 on the sides, some grille action and some painted headlights to top it all off. Sweet. Number 29, it's quite a familiar casting. I think it's still around. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe it's just I've seen many variants of it over the last few days, going through the collection for future videos. Big chunky wheels, tampoed all the way around. And there is your base. 98 copyright. So you can go over there, you can go up there to make room for number 30. What do we have? It's a 1993 Camaro Z28. One of several Z28s. It's got the bling for the wheels, just State Trooper on the side. Doesn't say what state, it's fairly generic. But if you're going to have the whole set, you're going to have ones like this. You might be a big fan of it, but if I wasn't a completist, I wouldn't have picked that one up. But that's okay. Very happy to have this one in the collection. It's the Microbus from Volkswagen. This time in a lovely gold on white, or white on gold. Is it gold or burnt orange? Burnt orange seems to be the go-to name for this sort of colour, but I'm loving it. 2001 copyright on the base. Funky. Put him back in there. No, he doesn't want to go. Reluctant little fella. Number 32. I really dig this kind of car. If I ever lived like in a city type lifestyle with an apartment and limited car space, I would have gone for one of these. If I did that apartment thing in 2005, they don't make these anymore. They were slightly unsafe. There was a rollover issue. Sadly, because I do like this car. Mercedes-Benz AClass. And I think that's a metal base. That's a metal base. Very plasticky up top though, so maybe it's a plastic body. Low centre of gravity on the toy one. Maybe they should have done that with the real one, so it wouldn't roll over so much. But I like it, I really do. Very funky. So that was number 32, Mercedes-Benz AClass in black. And if your car did happen to roll over, you could always call one of these. Number 33 is a checker cab, roughly resembling a 53 Chev, maybe. Big chunky representation, shall we say. I'd imagine Mattel lost the contract or lost the rights, but that's just my assumption. Superfast wheels on that, looking good. Nice crisp colours. As the pyramid grows and we look at number 34, the Nissan Z. Big fan of these in real life, and Mattel did a very good job on this. Cool colour. It's a little bit out there, a little bit look at me, but yeah, I do like this one. Having a bit of a blob of yellow over here. Somebody's spilt the paint. And unbeknown to me until about 5 minutes ago, I've got this Chevy Impala in my collection. 35, police car from Metro Unit MB, Unit 524. Interesting. I don't mind it. Oh, the surprises continue. Suspension. Number 36. And this is all class, isn't it? Whoops. It's almost all over the floor. Officially, Porsche 911 Carrera. I do like this car. And, oops, there we are. Fairly decent interior too. Finally something those wheels actually suit. Really classy. No, thought I was trying my luck a bit too far with the suspension. And back to American Braun, number 37, 1957 Chevy Bel Air in a smoky pink with sort of a very light grey hard top and accents. Nice to have that to the collection. The collection I have behind me of this one is a few out there colours, as if pink isn't out there for a car, but this I think will tone the crowd down a bit. So happy to have that. And as I reach around, surely not, 38. These series just blow my mind about how quickly I rip through them. Maybe I should slow down, but they are just meant for a reference video for your collection. So you can have a bit of a close-up look at what you're still hunting for if you haven't quite collected yours. The Ferrari 360 Spider at number 38. Nice heavy little thing it is, although it does have a plastic base. The little spider. Lovely. 39 is a tow truck. The GMC Wrecker. This has come out in a lot of colours. This one with the second version of the tow boom and hook. Sweet. Number 40 is another convertible. Chevy Camaro SS. This has been around for a while. Well, it had been already from 2005. Not sure what year it came out, but nice to have it in this sort of lemon souffle colour. Makes me feel like I want a dessert. Yeah, that's good. Go next to the GMC Wrecker. As we move right along to number 41 in the Ford GT, there are some really nice castings in the 2005 Superfast edition. Really basic base. 2003 copyright. That solidly classic colour on the Ford GT at 41. 42, I love this thing, the Pontiac Solstice. It's heavy, it's wide, it looks fast. Look at the back end. Love it. Almost looks like those doors could open, should open, but they don't. 2003 copyright. Really heavy little fella. And 43, another stunner. Speaking of desserts, this looks like sort of butterscotch instant pudding. I don't know if you have heard of instant pudding, but it's a powdered goo that you add milk with and bung in the fridge for a few hours and eat. Oops, I was going to say something derogatory about how most people eat that stuff, but it's too yummy to put back in the fridge half done. Anyway, back on subject. Did I even tell you what that was? You knew what that was. It's an Audi TT Roadster. Sweet. Number 43. Number 44. Always happy to have one of these guys. 1976 Corvette. This is the TTop. I notice the 2021 9-pack has got one of these in it. It's not the exclusive of the 9-pack, it's just one of the crowd, but really pleased to see it make another comeback. Bit of suspension there too. Good-o. Number 45, back to the classics in this 1956 Ford Sunliner. And I wonder what problems they had with this casting back in 2005 not to bring it out a lot. It was a real flash in the pan, wasn't it? But this is a nice one. Nice colour scheme. It's not white, it's sort of a pearly grey metallic. And kept very stylish with the old school look for the wheels. So we go up another level. Number 46. Oh, this looks mean. 1970 Chevy El Camino in, what do they call that these days? Silhouette, Phantom Black. You got to have a mean name, don't you? Look at that. When Batman wants to do some gardening. Marking out the shook pen. Shook pen. Being a bit silly, but that is a cool car at number 46. Number 47, we stay with black. In the 1957 Corvette. Absolute stunner as well. They resisted the temptation to go silly on those wheels. Very grateful for it. 1998 copyright on the base, plastic base. Groovy. Surprised that's in shot, but it's in shot. Number 48, are we? 48 is the Jaguar XJ120. Not too sure about the job they did on those wheels. I don't think they should stick out from the bodywork, but they do. It's metal on metal, this one. Humongous steering wheel, but it seems accurate. Really heavy. Yeah, I like it. And suspension, very old school. I don't see that anymore. Number 49, Volkswagen W12. This is when Volkswagen tried to get in with the big lads, with the Ferraris and Lambos and the supercars. It's a very interesting looking car. It looks the bizzo. I don't know anything about the performance stats, but it certainly looks the bizzo. I'd imagine they borrowed quite a few ideas and bits and pieces from the big end of town, but who knows. Sweet. And last but not least in this video anyway, Lincoln Premier 1957. Oh yeah. So what I mean about the bigger the car, the more subtle the colour needs to be. That's pretty subtle. Look at that across the front. Really nice. And I don't mind the tinted glass. In green this time, but I'm okay with that. Kids be needing something on the back seat. Really nice. Okay, and that's sitting right next to a very beigey looking car, so never mind. We'll do our little pan. So there you have it. That is part 2 of the Matchbox 2005 Superfast series. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the first 50 of 75. Stay tuned. Very soon I will bring you the final 25 to round out the 75 that Matchbox released of this series. And yeah, we'll have some fun. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you then. Bye.